Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Miriam and I am Paper Wheel Studio, home of the wheelchair crafter. Be sure you like and subscribe and check out my giveaway video. I'm giving away a journal and I will do that on April 1st, so be sure you check that video out in the process. Today I just wanted to bring you along and share something with you. I found another thing to use as an alternative to the Tim Holtz mummy cloth. The mummy cloth comes in a package like this. I simply cut off maybe about that much. So I just got this. It is an ivory colored, as you can see. And I got it on Amazon for between $5 and $6. I also found something else on Amazon. I got some 1-inch gauze. It looks a little different than your mummy cloth. You can dye this or ink it, either one. I got an entire box of, again, I just cut a small piece off of this, but I got an entire box of packages like this for the same price on Amazon. So I would say this maybe has 2 rolls. I can get 12 of these for the same price. And if this is equivalent to 2 rolls, you're getting 6 times more than what you get when you buy the mummy cloth. If you would rather get 2-inch gauze, you can buy the 2-inch gauze on Amazon for around $7. And again, you get about the same amount. However, in this case, you take your gauze, which I've got all tangled up here with pieces of just stuff where I've cut, and you cut your roll in 2 pieces, and then you have 2 rolls of mummy cloth. So you've got about 12 of these for $2 more that you pay for just one. Again, gauze will take any inks you put to it. I've already inked some up to use today, and I have a little pile that I have cut here that we can use. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, and probably another piece or 2 here. I've just prepared some things so I can show you how to use the mummy cloth. I did this one just minutes ago using the Tim Holtz mummy cloth. I went ahead and inked it to give it a little bit of a gray look, and I just layered that stuff up and put a little bit of mummy cloth beneath it. And then I can use this on a cluster, pocket, page tab. Just really, there's a wide variety of uses. I'm going to grab 2 things over here that I thought I would like to use a little bit of the mummy cloth with this as well, or gauze. So I'm just going to pick whatever from my pile here, and I'm going to kind of pull this one apart a bit. What happens if we pull that all the way off? There we go. Get that off there. So now I have this. It's looking kind of a little on the scrungy side. I'm going to put some glue down, and I'm going to put that across there with the edges just kind of hanging off a bit. Let's see, I got a big dauber of glue on my bottle, but it's practically dried. No, it's not practically dry. It just was starting to dry and making it difficult to do anything with. So I'm just going to get rid of this little blob of glue here and put it over here to the side somewhere. There we go. And I can put it in the trash when I'm finished with this video. So for this one, I'm just going to lay down some mummy cloth here. This is a mini slide die cut that I had. We'll make some actual slides in another video, but I wanted to just use this kind of like a little frame. So what I want to do is to use the front part of the die as a frame. So I just need a teeny weeny little glue here around this edge. So rather than put it on, I'm using a stamp, rather than put it on my stamp, I'm going to try to put out just a tiny little bit of glue along at least two of my edges, because when I fold it down, there'll be glue behind it. I just want to make sure I get it in the right place before I fold it closed. So let's see if I can do this right. Which way do I want it? This way. I'm going to put my fold up at the top. So I'm not even sure where this stamp, it's an old stamp I got a bunch off of eBay, and I'm not even sure where this stamp is for, honestly. I just saw that and thought, that would be cute for a frame. So that's what I did. Okay, that's good for me. And then I'm going to go ahead and close this, and then I'll trim up the gauze that I have around it. So I'm going to put a lot more glue down here so it doesn't open up on me at any point. Come on. My glue is drying as it comes out of the bottle. I did put some acetate, or what do you call that? Acetate stuff in it. No, acetone. Acetate's the clear plastic, isn't it? I did put some of that in here. I don't know if it's just not mixed in. It is flowing better than it was, but wish I could make my hole a little bit bigger. All right, so now I have this, and I'm going to use my scissors and just trim up a bit so it's closer to my edges. Once I find my scissors, you couldn't have seen them. They were off camera to the side over here. All right, let's trim this up. And that will be our number 2 item that we layered. Come on. There it goes. These scissors are old, and they're better at just cutting a piece of thread or a piece of paper than they are for cutting something like material or gauze, but I didn't want to use my larger scissors just to cut these little snippet pieces. Okay, so I've got that, and just have a little bit of gauze peeking out the edges. You can come back in and put some nice little dots where the holes are, make it look like it's been stuck, nailed together. Woo, Miriam, your brain is just not quite cooperating with you. So there's that one, and here's this one. I have another piece here. I got to get my pieces kind of, here we go. There's boys, and this one just simply says wild. So I just want a very small piece of the mummy cloth for this one. So I'm going to cut the piece I have here in half. Or, you know what? We're just going to use up this little piece right here. So I'm going to stick this down here. And I will put the wild sticker on here. I hope everyone is taking a chance during the 100 days of crafting that there's several creators on YouTube doing it. I hope you're taking a chance to do some crafting yourself and watching the other creators to see what they come up with. I know Raven, I think it's Raven Vintage. She is doing 100 days of envelopes, which is kind of neat, giving you 100 different ideas and ways to decorate and use your envelopes up. I could probably do 500 days of envelopes just with the number of envelopes I have, seriously. Alright, so I'm going to put that down there. And this time that is just giving us a little bit of texture behind it. So, just can't hardly even see it. Just a little bit to give it a little different look since they're both blue. And then I'm going to put this boys right down here. It's just a words I tore out of a book. Actually, I cut this one out of the book, and I think I need to cut the top off just a little bit more to make it look more even. I know it's a junk journal. I really don't have to do that, but I'm going to have gauze stuck here to my Band-Aid if I'm not careful, huh? All right. Actually, hopefully, I just flipped my piece that we did. I think I flipped it to my lap. So hopefully, yep, that'll go right there. So we have that one. Where did the one? Oh, there it is. And there's that one. And we have this one. So let's do, I got two more over here. Do we want to go ahead and do them? I have enough gauze and mummy tape prepared for them. So I'm just going to pull this apart a bit. Just give it that stretched look. It's going to be glued down, so it won't matter if it's falling apart. There we go. It's going to give it that pulled apart stretchy look. I like how this one is leaving some thicker pieces in there as well. Alright, I just have a little die cut doily. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Admit One ticket on there, and I'm going to put my gauze between the ticket and the other piece that I have here. There we go. You could put it behind both if you want, but I'm not going to. So I have that. Just rubbing it around just to kind of spread my glue a little bit. Now I'm going to put this over top. You'll still probably be able to tell it's a ticket of some kind. This silly glue bottle. I thought I had a cloth here somewhere. Get my little piece of gauze that I wiped on before. And see if I've got a glue stringy here. Maybe I did. No, that's probably going to stick to my fingers. Alright. So who hasn't glued their hands to their craft table or their craft project since you started junk journaling? I'd like to know. I think we all make mistakes. And you stick around. And I have a video coming soon that will show you what you can do when you have sticker mistakes. And really simple way to remove your stickers and still be able to use them again. Yep, you heard it. So you be sure to stick around and check that one out. I'll show you how you can fix those mistakes that you make if you end up sticking something where it does not belong, accidentally or by mistake, or maybe it was laying on your craft table and you laid your glue bottle down and got glue on it. Alright, so just going to kind of push that over a bit and lay that one on there. So now I have this piece. So let's see. Well, dropping more things. I think things are flying out of the sky here, folks. I don't know how I end up with so many things here. Alright. Well, yeah, I do. I don't clean my desk off every day. Alright, so I got 4. I'm going to go with that. I'm glad you guys came by to see what you can use in place of the mummy cloth. You can get your 1-inch gauze or a box of 2-inch gauze from Amazon and dye it, copy dye it, however you would like to dye it, and you can use that then on your clusters behind words like I did. You could use it on tags, just really anywhere you'd like. So you all check it out, see if it works for you, and come back and see me. Please be sure to check that subscribe button when you leave. Bye, y'all. You have a good afternoon. Enjoy your day.